I got books on my shelf I'm scared to read. Books on broken trees, residential schools, on bloodbaths at Sand Creek, wounded me. On little white lies that really added up over time. And I know those pages could fill with vacant from my public school education, but every time my fingers turn them, a strange thing happens. My fight or flight kicks in. Reading words written by those unable to comprehend the technologies that people possess when they're not obsessed with domineering. You know, it's a hard thing to reclaim one's history while watching library enactments live streamed on social feeds. Because this one's not about me, but it's hard to read about the Trail of Tears while watching my grandpa's twin death marching on IG, trying to read leads to some self-destructive tendencies. I'll blow this back before some of these spines get cracked. Allow the words to remind the PTSD in my bloodline of the cost paid so some remnants can remain. And yeah, those pages may explain how proud people became quiet. How the bells of our laughter, which once rang from sea to shining sea, lost their ring. Kicked in the bloodbath of manifest destiny, that dark underbelly of American history. Yeah, those pages would flood the banks of blood memory, and that part terrifies me. The other morning, there was a bottle of Bailey's sitting on my kitchen counter. It wasn't for me, it actually been a gift for family, bought the duty-free, passing the word dissecting my country. It sat in my back seat, forgotten like bad memories, so I smuggled back home with me. And as I made a coffee to start a day of endless possibilities, I considered that of day drinking. And I had a premonition, a vision, based on family history. Do you know addiction is actually hereditary? There's no genetic predisposition for alcoholism, only maladaptive coping checks, picked up by witnessing those escaping the realities of colonial catastrophe. So instead of cracking open a cold one, I cracked open Dumbo Ortiz and Paulette Steves, and I learned what I need so these kids don't gotta read books that teach them they are nothing.
Let's go.
I got books on kinship, on wealth and reciprocity, on land back and food sovereignty shit. I even got books on coyote. I'll carry these stories, because I need a reason for being when the knowing gets wrenching. I'll carry these teachings, pass them down to the ones who are coming. I got books on my shelf I'm scared to read, and bottles on counters I'm scared to drink, so it's a good thing. I got life lessons in bravery. Nothing lives long. Only the land and the mountains, they teach me to stand strong. Your Gatling guns may break my bones, but the stories will always